Okay, we're going on the freeway to do some hypermiling and explaining how you do that safely. There's two things that we do. One is drafting, which we call extended drafting because we're not close to, say, a semi-truck. We're back around 100 feet. And the other thing is coasting. Coasting is shifting into neutral and coasting down a hill, essentially. Whereas if you leave it in drive, then you're basically gliding down the hill in drive where you're charging the battery. The problem with that is that charging the battery is only about maybe 80% efficient. In other words, the amount of energy that the engine creates and then the kinetic energy it makes to recharge the battery when you let off the gas is only about 80% efficient, whereas coasting in neutral is closer to 100% efficient. So it's definitely a more attention requiring activity because it's not your normal procedure until you get used to doing it, and I'll demonstrate that shortly. Here we're going on to the freeway. I will say I don't recommend hypermiling for most people because it requires more attention to what you're doing, which if you were driving safely you would be doing anyways, but most people are thinking about other things other than driving 100% of the time. So that's one of the caveats of hypermiling. It does require a certain amount of attention. So first thing we need to do is we need to get a drafting partner to do our drafting. So that means we need to be going slow enough that we're going to have the semi pass us, and then we're going to kind of catch them and extend the draft behind them. So we'll see how this goes. So we're in EV mode right now, doing 60 miles an hour. We can actually do some gliding right now, or coasting right now, shift into neutral, and we're coasting down the hill. And we have a truck passing us right now. Notice we haven't really lost any speed. Okay, now we're at bottom hill, so we're starting to lose speed, so we're kick into drive again and accelerate at our 2 bars. As you can see, we're at 2 bars over here, accelerating and catching the truck. We're about 100 feet back, so that's about a good distance, and we're up to 65 now. We're going downhill, so we can let off the gas. Should shift into, there you go, EV, and shift into neutral. Now we're not getting any drag from the generators creating electricity to charge the battery. We're just coasting along. This does require a little bit of battery to just run everything, but it's, you can watch the state of charge is hardly changing. So is that okay? Bottom of the hill, we need to shift back into drive. We can EV, but the truck's pulling away from us, so we kick back into ice mode at 2 bars, and we'll start catching the truck towards the top of the hill. When you're on the freeway, you need to have your water temperature up over 202 degrees. You notice right now, even with the grills covered up, we're only at 175 degrees, but it is going up. So we're catching the truck. A little bit more power to speed things up. Looks like he's trying to maintain about 65 miles an hour. This is 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. So we'll go up to 70. So now we'll start catching him. Let off the power a little bit too much. 2 bars, and we are closing in on him. Fairly quickly at 75 miles an hour, so we'll let off on that. Get down to about 70, and then we'll kick it into neutral. Okay, we're in neutral now, so we won't be slowing down as much. Our state of charge is up to 52% now. And he's starting to pull away from us, so we'll kick it back into drive and put a little bit of EV power in to maintain speed. So get it up, we're going downhill, so this won't be a problem. Back up to 65, and we're starting to catch him again. We're still in EV, so we haven't been in ice mode for quite a while now. Okay, we're going uphill and we're still in EV, and we're running down. Okay, we're running out of battery, so kick it back into ice mode, 2 bars, going up the hill. As you can see, this requires a certain amount of extra attention to be able to run this smoothly. And we're getting level now. Our speed's going up pretty rapidly. 2 bars. And we're gaining on the truck. So we'll shift into neutral, or in EV mode, in neutral. The water temperature's up to 197 now. And 202 now, so we're up to operating temperature, which is 202 and above. Probably gone at least a half a mile in neutral, and he's starting to pull away from us, so we'll kick it back into drive, put a little bit of EV in to maintain speed. We've gone at easily a mile just running off of the electric motors. We're coasting. Okay, we're back into ice mode going up the hill. top of the hill. Speed's increasing. We're up to 70, so we're gaining on the truck, so we'll shift back into neutral. Got 47% state of charge. Okay, bottom of the hill, we're starting to go up. Our speed's going down, so we'll go into full EV and back into ice to go up the hill. Two bars, kind of maintaining the distance and speed. Our water temperature is 204. And now we're at the top of the hill, and we're gaining on the truck pretty quickly, so we'll kick back into EV. Water temperature's up to 213, 215. Kick her into neutral so we can maintain our speed down the hill. 65 miles an hour. Kick it back into drive. Use the battery power to keep us going. And we're going up the hill in EV. Maintaining our speed. It's not too bad, it's starting to slow down. So we'll kick it back into ice for a short distance here. Okay, we're back into EV. Kind of going uphill again. So we're still in EV, maintaining speed. And I think we'll get off here and turn around and go back. So we basically maintained our average fuel economy, which is 56.4 miles per gallon. Kind of give you an idea what's possible to do. Not bad on the freeway. Okay, we'll turn it around and going back. See if we can catch another truck to show how to do it. As you can see, it's relatively easy, and once you get used to it, it takes a certain amount of practice for sure. see any trucks coming real quick, so we'll just take it easy going down the hill. See if we can see somebody coming. Nobody's behind us. When you're doing these kind of things, try to be courteous and not hold people up too much. Speeders are something else. If you're going the speed limit, people can't get too upset with you. Okay, we got a truck coming. And he's pulling over, so we'll go ahead and kick her into 2-bar acceleration. And have him start pulling us along, just like that. That was a nice, smooth transition. Didn't cause anybody any problems.